It is easy to believe that the internet is up in what we know as the cloud, that it has no physical form, does not occupy any space, and that we simply live in a time where everything is connected. In 2022, about 63% of the world's population is using the internet for an average of 7 hours every day, and with numbers constantly increasing, what environmental cost does it have on our planet? And how much do we really know about it anyway? This video is possible, quite paradoxically, thanks to the internet. In 2015, Sidney Shepp defined digital materiality as the palpable bits and bytes of electronic hardware and software that are ubiquitous, that leave traces, and that can be read as evidence of the creation, dissemination, reception, and preservation of new communication forms. The internet has been carefully planned through the installation of highly complex infrastructures that connect, store, and use data. It exists through our gadgets, cables, routers, servers, switches, power sources, data centers, cooling and ventilation systems, tubes, and kilometer-long submarine cables, amongst other hard to account for. Research shows each active internet user emits an average of 414 kilograms of CO2 per year just by using the internet, which accounts for 3.7% of global greenhouse emissions. This may not seem much, but it equals to the global amount produced by the airline industry, and these emissions are predicted to double by 2025. The energy it takes to send an email, scroll through social media, or search for information to make this video is powered by different energy sources, such as fossil fuels like coal, oil, or natural gas, nuclear power, or renewable energies, or a mix of these. And in the midst of an energy and climate crisis, energy consumption continues to rise. While studies give tips like switching off video during online meetings or watching Netflix in standard definition instead of 4K, which actually reduces individual footprint by 84%, researchers remark the need for policymakers and service providers to work towards a more sustainable digital world. The link between the internet and emissions doesn't appear often in the media. However, some artists accepted the challenge to bring this topic into public agenda. In 2016, artist and researcher Joana Moll created two projects, CO2 Google and Deforest. Using a real-time net-based installation, Moll illustrates the amount of CO2 emitted every second by global visits to google.com and the number of trees needed to counteract these emissions. The project intends to highlight the actions and consequences when using digital communication technologies and tries to trigger thoughts and actions that stimulate and reappropriate subjectivity. CO2 Google and Deforest were shown to some students. This is their reaction.
No. Huh? Wait, why is it going up so fast?
I did not realise it was going to be so much.
Oh, it's quite a lot, really a lot. It took me a minute for that to sink in.
Since you opened the page. Oh wow.
Wait, what? Really?
That's a lot.
Can I share the fact? Yeah. So it's like 28,000 kilograms of CO2 just in like 20 seconds of me opening this link.
It's telling me how much kilograms of carbon dioxide have been emitted by Google. As it's going, I'm watching it go up.
26,000 tons since I've opened this. Yeah, it's huge. Just keeps going.
You know, I would never have known that because I always thought Google was like, you know, it's a software company, so you wouldn't expect them to be
emitting so much.
Yeah.
It's not really occurred to me much before that Google and sort of search engines emit CO2. It's not really something I've considered.
Because it's online, you don't see something.
Yeah, using the word the cloud, I feel like that was very like, you know, there's like a reason for that.
I am from India, Delhi. It's impactful to see because I have felt pollution. A lot of people in Europe haven't really felt it. Like there have been times where I've tasted it on my tongue. That's really gross and disgusting. And to see this, it's kind of worrying even about, not just about, you know, a specific part of a specific country. Like, it makes me worry about the whole world.
I mean, people have to know about it. And it's like, everyone uses it every day, like daily. It's not even advertised, this kind of stuff. Like other climate issues, they are all advertised, but this is not.
That's a very scary thought because it makes you think, what are all the other things that we don't see that are still also having this impact? Because Google it's a big company, but it's only one company.
Especially because I think this is going about an issue which maybe is quite unknown.
I feel so bad now. I feel like I have to close the tab now.
I'm gonna close the tab now because it's a lot of trees.
Oh my gosh.
Close the page.
That's really brought awareness to it, and the way that it's done is very good.
I think it's a really good way to send the message. I mean, it's definitely made an impact on me.
It's quite shocking, so yeah, I think everyone should know about this. Is it like 1.3, 1.4 billion people in India? Something like that.
Google it.
In spite of all the talk, the internet is a medium that remains only poorly understood and communicated. To communicate in creative means can bring topics into public sphere, enabling people to create opinions and make decisions.